My name is Schieldknecht. I am a real estate broker in Ohio and Kentucky and the Cincinnati and tri-state area. And I've been doing between real estate and owning a mortgage company for close to 30 years. And I currently, I sold my Remax after 20 years and started an independent company called Transaction Alliance. And we're a full service brokerage.
Very good. Well, thank you for joining me today, Kim. I really appreciate you taking the time to share your thoughts about Follow Up Boss and about the services we offer.
Yeah, you're more than welcome.
Yeah, so just start out from the very beginning. Can you share how you originally heard about Key Technology?
Yeah, I started using Follow Up Boss because I wasn't satisfied with some of the other CRMs I was using. So when I buy a product like Follow Up Boss, I try to learn as much as I can about it and try to monetize it. And having gone on the Follow Up Boss, their training pages through YouTube, I found Key Technologies, and I saw all the good things that her clients were saying about it. So logically, I wanted to find out how that could help my business and my agents' businesses. So I reached out to Elena, and she set up the system for me.
Very good. So after you originally heard about, you saw a video about us and what we do, what ultimately led you to decide going from talk to Elena about what she does to deciding to hire us? What made you to make that decision?
Well, first of all, I looked at all the positive reviews Elena's company provides, and then I graph out my business, and I'm like, I've got 19,000 people in my database. I cannot keep track of all of those folks, no matter if it's past clients, if it's a sphere of influence, or if it's in a life cycle of a buyer and seller that I'm currently working with. And so logically, this system made sense. And so, we put it in place, and it really allows me to keep a gentle touch on folks that I've done business with in the past and the people I'm currently doing business with.
That's great. So on that note of staying in touch with people, can you share a little bit about what services we did provide for you in Follow Up Boss?
Yeah, Elena's company explains it very well. In fact, we change the stages as we go through the life cycle of the transaction. And so, when I'm in the deal section in Follow Up Boss and I make a deal and I move it into working with a client, an active buyer or seller, it gives out a specific email to those buyers or sellers that are very interactive, and people, they can, even though I might tell somebody how the transaction is going to flow, it gives them a graph of exactly how it flows. And their buyers are very appreciative of that because they don't do this stuff every day. So when they see a written graph of how the transaction progresses, they're appreciative of that. And Elena's company provides that for them. And as you guys know, doing this, once we get through inspections, the loan officer takes over. They're driving the bus, but you can't lose track of your buyer or and so this allows me to keep in touch with them and beyond me calling them, etc., to let them know that I'm still here for them.
Yeah, that's great. I appreciate that explanation. Um,
Yeah.
so how long have you been using our setup in Follow Boss?
I think it's been over a year now. And it's great customer service, just like Follow Up Boss. Any of you folks that are using Follow Up Boss know how good Follow Up Boss's customer service is. Elena's company is the same way. She's got people and systems in place that if you've got a problem with these drip campaigns or you need adjustments made, they're Johnny on the spot. They're going to fix it for you and help you get the right message to the right client at the right time.
I appreciate that. Yeah, there's a
Yeah, there's a
common fear or
common
misconception, I
fear or
guess, since we
misconception.
provide this setup, it's not a subscription-based service. It's a one-time setup. There's a fear that we may just set it up for you and say, good luck, by. So was that what your experience was like, or what was our service like after we finished for you?
Well, I just was in contact with someone from Elena's company today, in fact, and Johnny on the spot, getting things set up for me for another marketing project I'm using. And I would tell you folks that are thinking of Follow Up Boss and thinking about Elena's company, there's good money to spend and there's bad money to spend, as we all know in this business. This is good money to spend. If you're going to spend money on your business, spend some money that's going to generate more money for your business. And this is a service that will allow you to do that.
I appreciate that, Kim. Well, congratulations on having your own brokerage and your team of agents. I think you mentioned you have 14 now. So I'm looking forward to hearing how this new marketing campaign you're going to run works. And I really appreciate your time.
Yeah, no problem. And thank you for all your help.